Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to do an account review. So let's jump into the game. Alright, so today we have Gavobi 1 with Hrvatska SW2, period. Interesting names, very difficult. So, they have 3 million galactic power, 1.6 in characters, almost 1.4 in ships, a little less than a year's played, so coming up on a year, probably in 10 months or so. And then looks like we have a rebel sympathizer over here. So we got the CLS team up and running, kind of, tier 12, and a home 1 fleet, so interesting. Alright, so it looks like this player bought some bundles. Not surprising, excellent price. Great rewards, so I totally understand purchasing that. I'll tell you what. I am loving this Captain Rex. Just right off the bat, my dude. Loving what you did. 311 speed, blazing. Good job, my dude. Good job with this Phoenix. I want to look at it. I want to admire this Phoenix. So good job. This guy bought the Rebel pack. He invested in Captain Rex. This is an excellent team. Honestly, this should be your arena team. I don't know why you're messing around with that Gear 12 CLS team. Maybe you're just doing some practices or something. But this is your squad arena team because this is a fantastic team. You got a Territory Omicron on it. You got the Grand Arena Omicron on it. This team is singing. I do notice you have a Zeta on Zeb. So I hope you're using Hera, Kanan, Sabine, Captain Rex, and Chopper. So that's the ideal lineup. So Zeb and Ezra, unfortunately, don't make the cut. So if that's not your team, that I recommend you make it your team. Because I don't know what you're using to replace Zeb. Definitely not Sabine. Hopefully not Chopper. Okay, you have good mods on Chopper. Hera, Chopper, Kanan are the core. That's the core. That's what makes this team run. Kanan and Sabine, though, very important. And some people may feel like, oh, Sabine's damage is low. Zeb can daze and then eventually stun. No, like you need Sabine. She adds those staggers. That armor shred is pretty influential in getting them to do actual damage so that you can get the kills. So don't take this excellent investment and water it down by using the wrong team. But I would just stop investing in Zeb. I would even rip off those good mods and put them on someone else because, you know, like he's not necessary. So I see that you are pretty much SLKR ready as far as your relics. So let's look at your ships. All right, so you're working on your finalizer, so you're not quite there. That's completely fine. You can slow roll that because it only takes about 2.5 months to get the finalizer from 4 stars to 5 stars because it comes around twice a month. So you get 20 shards a month. You only need a little bit to get the finalizer where he needs to be. Well, actually, you're in some change, right? Because you need what, 65 shards? So it doesn't take that long. I would recommend maybe doing a few refreshes on it just to unlock SLKR because SLKR is a fantastic character. So go ahead and if you have the crystals or save your crystals just so you can accelerate that SLKR unlock because once you have SLKR, then your account is going to have a defining character and SLKR can finish every single Proving Grounds fight. So once you hit 4 million, you get access to Proving Grounds. As long as you unlock Malik and Thrawn and get them up to Relic 3, then SLKR is going to have the ability to easily clear those fights with decent RNG. So my recommendation, accelerate that finalizer as fast as you can, get SLKR up and running, and then start unlocking Malik. Because you want to unlock those conquest characters and you want to unlock all of them as fast as you can. And the longer you wait, the longer you're going to have to hold off on Malgus, And then who knows, maybe once Malgus's ship is in Proving Grounds, which you're going to have to unlock that way, you may need Malik in there to kind of elevate SLKR, because he's a great character overall. Even in Conquest, like I use Malik to cheese feats. He's an excellent character. And then it comes with two great teams. So you have Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, so that Jedi Knight Revan Jedi team is a good team. The Sith Empire are a great team. There's no waste there. No waste at all. It's an excellent farm. Highly recommend it. So unlock SLKR, get Malik up and running, and then start maximizing your Proving Grounds, because there's a lot of great characters in there and it takes a long time to farm. So as you're farming other things, you want to be passively earning as much as you can, and Proving Grounds is a passive income. And then SLKR is going to help you in literally every single game mode, in Galactic Conquest, Grand Arena, even our row territory, every single game mode except for raids, not raids anymore, but every mode but raids, he's going to elevate your account. So it's a must. It's a must. You're right there. Just accelerate it as fast as you can. Get SLKR up and running. Get that payout. But I like what you're doing as far as with Rex. That was an excellent move, my dude. Excellent move. After you get SLKR, you are pretty close to CLS, but I'm telling you, I don't know if it's a priority for you to because you have 1 million worth of GP. So you could finish Rebels, get Rebels all up, the CLS all up to Relics. That's perfectly fine. And then you could also get Executor up. So it's up to you on how much importance you want to put on Proving Grounds. So honestly, usually for SLKR rushes, I recommend SLKR straight into Executor. You pretty much have a CLS team up and running. Just get them all up to R3. So CLS or SLKR, CLS to R3. I see you have a Wampa at Gear 12. Get Wampa up. And then Executor. And by that time, you should be maybe close to 4 million, like knocking on the door of 4 million or close to it. But before you hit 4 million, you're going to want to have Jedi Knight Revan, Sith Empire, Malik up and running, because those are great teams. And they'll, I use the Jedi Knight Revan Jedis in Hard Conquest. I use it to this day. Now I use it with a Jedi Knight Luke, but it's still a great team. Like, it's a great team. It'll get you through plenty of the teams. Sith Empire is a fantastic team. CLS is a better than, honestly, GL level team in Conquest. And these are things like at 4 million, Conquest is important. You have to develop teams for Conquest, full relic teams ready to go at 4 million, because that's how you get the newest characters. Those characters are very important, and especially how CG has been gating those Conquest unlocks to the GL level ship. We don't know what the future is. The last one had 2 Conquest characters in it, but they are excellent top tier characters and ships that come out of Conquest. And you want to maximize that participation so that you can realistically get 5th or 6th box, so that you don't have to do Proving Grounds anymore, because that's a horrible process. So that's my recommendation as far as farming path. SLKR, CLS, Wampa, Executor, unlock Old Republic, Sith Empire for Malik, hopefully before your 4 million. And then, of course, get Thrawn up to Relic 3 as well. And then you'll be able to do every single Proving Ground fight with that First Order team. Darth Revan, you should probably finish for, like, you should probably fit him in somewhere too, Darth Vader. You'll have to do it for the Executor anyways, but yeah, like you really do. Like Darth Vader is such an excellent character. Usually people's first relics, unless they bought the Lightspeed bundles. He's an excellent character. Don't sleep on him. Make sure you're farming with your Get 2, your Malevolence to 5-star, and then your Negotiator to 7-star, and then come back and finish your Malevolence to 7 stars. Continue farming your ships. Ships are important. Ships make the difference of a pretender and a contender in Grand Arena and TW. Like, if you want to sleep on your ships, you're not going to progress as well as you could possibly do and did be able to punch up. Like ships give you that ability to punch up really high in Grand Arena if you farm them, if you but just one fleet at a time, and just keep farming at least minimum 2 hard nodes a day for ships until you have all the ships. It takes a long time. Ship credits are a crunch. They're all unaccelerated. It's a painful process, but continue to farm them. Farm that TIE Bomber every day. Farm that IG 2000 every day. Oh, you have IG 2000, great. So farm that TIE Bomber every day, and then start getting the Hyena Bomber up and running for your Malevolence fleet, and then just keep farming that Sunfax ship out of the Galactic War store. But pretty much, my dude, you get ships and mods. That's the importance, and of course, staying focused on your main farms. But you have to do it. And then I would recommend. I see that you have some Gear 12 pieces equipped. Don't equip the Gear 12 pieces, Gear 12 plus pieces, until you are ready to take a character to Gear 13. Like, see, there's a bunch of waste on here. There's a bunch of waste, and if you keep doing it, it only gets worse and worse and worse. So I would say, don't waste those Gear 12 plus pieces. Only do it when you are ready to relic a character. Take them straight from Gear 12 to relic, because sometimes we have to pivot, sometimes new things come out, and then if you have your gear spread out on a bunch of characters, you'll have a bunch of subpar characters when maybe you could have had more Gear 13 characters, which is important for this game. You want to get them to Gear 13 as soon as possible. All right, so I looked at your farming path, I looked at your account. Great account. I already gave you my recommendations. Now let's jump into your mods and see what's going on here. I don't expect you'll have great mods, which is fine. Crew doesn't have to be. Oh, this is quite atrocious. This is very bad. You want, essentially for crew, you want all health, and then these shouldn't be 6-dot. You need speed secondaries to 6-dot mods. So I'm gonna link in the description my mod guide. I'm going to recommend that you go and look at it. It goes over the mod theory of how to farm high speed substats, and then also you need to look at swgoh.gg. That's going to show you the best mods. If you want, you can just Google any character like Kylo Ren Unmasked best mods, and then it'll take you to the swgoh.gg, and it'll give you the best mods for that account for Kyber players who are the top of the meta. But you have to learn mods. You have to learn mods. This mods is pretty good. This guy's doing well. So not bad. I don't hate these. So maybe it's just crew. Maybe those are just like your leftover ones. Let's jump in and see some more. Yeah, I really don't think you have good mods, or you really know what you're doing. Yeah. So this I could have maybe excused crew because maybe you just don't have the right primaries or the mods, but now it's a habit. Now it's like multiple characters. So you have to farm good mods in your account so that your account can perform the way you need to. Because especially once you start going and trying to do things like unlocking characters or doing the SLKR unlock battles, if you don't have good mods, you're not going to be able to do it, and then you're going to be wondering why you're having so much trouble with unlocks. It's because you have poor mods in your account. So please focus on your mods. Even if you can't afford refreshes right now because you're not getting good fleet placement and you're not high in Grand Arena, you still have to understand the concepts of how to invest in mods to get good mods. Because even if you do no mod refreshes, you can still build good mods in your account. You just have to know what you're doing. So that's my recommendations, my dude. Like, keep farming your mods, keep farming your ships, stay focused. Accelerate the finalizer as fast as you can. Get ready for SLKR. You should have all the gear and relic material that you need so that you can take them immediately from level 1 and 7 stars all the way to relic 7. the second you unlock them. So if you're not doing that right now, start doing it. Get ready. Save all the Zeta material. Save everything that you can before you invest in other things, because SLKR should be your priority. After that, Executor, and then after that, you can start working on other things. You can do CLS. You can move on to whatever you want. But my recommendation would be CLS, Wampa, Darth Vader at Relics, and then start working on, when you have the time, start working on the shards for Old Republic and Sith Empire to get the Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan, so that you can unlock Malak, and that'll open up all the proving grounds. And then of course you'll need. So thanks for letting me look at your account. That's my recommendations. You're doing well. I like that you're trying to take advantage of the bundles that you got. Just some little tweaks. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep playing. I'm sure you're doing a great job. Other than that, thanks for allowing me to look at your account. If you like this content, go ahead and like and subscribe this video. If you have anything to add, go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, take care.